Hi, Team One and Planning Analytics community. It is Brian from CubeWise, and here is an update on what's new and deprecations on IBM Planning Analytics Workspace for version 2.0.94, released on March 20th, 2024. Let's begin with what's new in books and reporting. The Fields panel is now available when using an exploration. You can use the Fields panel to move dimensions across the filter, row, and column area. From the More icon, you can edit the set, add the widget as a selector list, selected tile, or advanced selector, and you can remove the hierarchy, create a subset calculation through a set consolidation, and customize sets. Formatting with PAW has become easier with the new Format Manager. This is an improvement to how formatting was applied in early versions because it was managed in multiple areas. With this new setup, in one place, you can manage the formatting for views and members. To utilize this feature, an administrator must enable it under the Feature and Configuration area. With forecasting, there are two new options. Univariate, which predicts the future based on historical data using the Holt-Winters model, and multivariate, which takes into consideration multiple time-dependent variables. This option utilizes not only historical data, but also the dependencies between the specified variables to create a forecast using vector autoregressive and autoregressive integrated moving averages to forecasts. Let's move on to what's new in plans and applications. You can now set a tab to open as the default, a small but effective update to improve the user's experience. Next, let's look at what's new in modeling. When setting up parameters in the typo integrated process, you can now change a type in bulk, making it easier to adjust between string and numeric. Lastly, what's new in administration? When creating a new Tier 1 database on Planning Analytics Cloud, the administration area now shows databases that have failed under the tab Service Requests. When you click on a failed request, more details can be obtained, like who requested the service, when it was requested, and why the action failed. A limit has been set for manual database backups on Planning Analytics as a service, which is limited by the license. For those on the Essential tier, this is set to 2. The Standard tier is set to 5, and Premium is 10. In the situation that you have reached the maximum backup saved, you'll be asked to delete an existing backup file and try again. Now for deprecations. IBM has updated the end of support for Linux Red Hat Enterprise 7 local only from Q1 2024 to the end of June 2024. And a reminder that the end of support for Windows Server 2016 local only has been set for the end of 2024. And that wraps up the updates on IBM Planning Analytics Workspace.